Thank you for joining us today on our devotion time. Hope you had a great day yesterday. And I can't speak for you, but for my own life, I wake up this morning and I need answers. I need certain answers to questions that I have, decisions I need to make, both personal, ministry, all the facets of life. And so I hope this devotion time helps you this morning. It certainly has helped me as I've studied on this one verse this morning. I'll bring it to you out of Psalm chapter 32, verse number 8, when the Word of God says, I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go, and I will guide thee with mine eye. And I love that verse this morning because we can be honest and really admit that life is full of decisions, big decisions and small decisions, and each one of them shape our life and lead us in one or two different directions. Sometimes we feel confident with the path that we're on, but there are other times when we face uncertainty, doubt, fear, maybe the fear of making the wrong choices. It's in these moments it is reassuring to know that we are not alone, that God Himself promises to be our instructor and our guide. That's important for you to know this morning out of this one verse, that He says He won't only teach you, but He will also guide you. And that's a powerful reminder that God doesn't just send us on our way. He walks with us, leading us in the direction that we should go. He lovingly watches over us, ensuring that we are never wandering around without guidance. See, unlike human teachers, who may give us some knowledge and advice and wisdom along the way, but eventually they leave us to figure things out for ourselves. But God remains present and patient, teaching us and showing us the right path if we're willing to follow Him. I love that God's guidance is so personal. He knows exactly what we need and when we need it. And the beautiful thing is see, your journey is not my journey. Your life's path is not mine, and mine is not yours. So what works for you won't work for me all the time. There are certain basic principles that will, but specific directions, each one of us are different. So isn't it a beautiful thing to wake up this morning and know that God has a plan mapped out specifically for your life, and all you have to do is trust Him and follow it. His promise here is to guide us with His eye, and that means He is always aware of where you are and what is best for you. He's not distant. He's not uninvolved. He's an engaging and loving Father who desires to lead you by His perfect will. However, now, learning from the Lord requires a willing and humble heart. And that's something we really have to digest this morning, because sometimes His instructions may challenge us and even convict us. He may ask us to step out on faith. He may ask us to wait patiently. He may bring to your awareness that what you're doing does not line up with His will. Will you trust Him with your path and with your guidance and with your direction, even if it's not what you want to hear? His ways do not always align with our human logic, but we are always under the promise that whatever He does for us, He will do it for our good. I love what Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, and you know it well probably, but it encourages us to trust the Lord, not with just half-heartedness, but with all of our heart. And it really challenges us when it tells us not to lean on our own understanding, which is oftentimes very difficult for us. But He said if we will trust in the Lord and surrender to Him, He will direct our path. When we surrender to His plans, He always makes the path straight. So this morning, I encouraged you that maybe today you are facing a decision and you don't know which way to turn. Maybe you've been waiting on God's guidance and feel like you hadn't heard an answer yet. Trust that He is still leading, even in the silent moments. So let this verse this morning be a reminder to you that God is not only teaching you something, but He's watching you and guiding you to make sure that that teaching leads you in the right direction. today. Be safe, be strong, and be blessed. I sure hope you have a great and wonderful day.